y'all, what's up? How you doing? It's your girl Mo back with another video, and today we are doing something that's a little bit different. You feel me? Usually I focus on like fitness, beauty, fashion, all of that, but today we're kind of doing like a little self-help video, how to get your shit together, how to get your life together. So I don't know about y'all, but you know, 2019, bitch, that was an eye-opening, that was an experience. That was not a year. That was an experience. It was crazy. It was a roller coaster. But your girl is here now. We made it. We have strived. We have grown. And so now that I have grown into a woman that I am a little bit more proud of, I want to share some of the things that I'm going to do to get my shit together moving forward in 2020 and to continue my journey of becoming who I want to become. So yeah, before we get into that though, you know, you gotta like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling your girl's vibe. You want to come back, see me more, okay? You want to see me talk, you want to see me laugh, you want to see me act a fool. So do that. And now we can get on into the video. Let's go. So like I was saying, 2019, bitch, like I had to put, oh my god, I hope my armpits are not hairy. If they are, bitch, don't judge me. Like, I get them waxed, you gotta let them grow out to get them waxed. Anyways, 2019, stressful as fuck. Eye-opening, like I said, and it was just a turning point in my life personally. The way it's looking on Twitter, bitch, I guess everybody else had a horrible year. Well, I wouldn't say horrible. Let's be grateful. Let's show some gratitude because it's caused us to grow, but it's been a difficult year for multiple people. It's a new decade. 2020 is just going to be great, and this is how we're going to get there, and this is how we're going to continue to strive. So my first rule of thumb, the first motherfucking step to the blueprint to completing that hoe is getting to know yourself, okay? And I feel like getting to know yourself is one of the most important and valid and helpful things that you can do in order to strive to be a better person. Because if you do not know who you are, if I don't know who Monique is, I cannot decide what I want to change, who I want to become, the person I am now, how I can adapt, any of that. You cannot move forward all in all until you know who you are. And knowing who you are, it might be different for you on how you get to that point. You might, you know, ask people, oh, what are my tendencies? Or you might reflect on certain situations that you've been and how you've reacted to get to know who you are, your certain characteristics, dissecting it on paper, writing down your positive and negative. It might be a little different as to how you practice to get to know who you are. And don't take this wrong too, a little disclaimer, getting to know who you are is a continuous process, because if you're continuously growing, you're going into a new you. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon. You're passing the baton to the new you each time. So clearly you're going to be a different person. But in order to start your journey into becoming that new person, you need to figure out who you are to decide what you want to become, okay? That's what I'm saying. Just get to know yourself, all right? It's the best thing you can fucking do. It's the best thing I've done. So do that, girl. Do that. Now that you've taken the time to kind of like get to know yourself, decide what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep, and who you want to become, you need to set your intentions on completing that and getting to that person you want to be. And setting your intention, I looked this shit up, okay? Another word for setting intentions is a plan. So basically, you need to establish a plan on how you're going to get there, because you can get to know yourself and you can become aware of who you want to be and what you are and what you're not right now. But you have to set a plan. You have to set your intentions on how you're going to get there. Meaning the type of people that you're going to remove from your life, the type of environments you're going to remove for your life, the type of steps you're going to take in order to build yourself financially and mentally and stability-wise. You need to set your intentions, because without intentions, bitch, you're gonna be lost in the sauce. You just gonna have some type of awareness and knowledge that you know who you are, but bitch, you ain't got no intentions on to change it. So that doesn't make any sense. So make sure you are setting your intentions, girl or boy, whoever is watching this. That is my theme for 2020. That is my theme for life moving forward, because I feel like setting your intentions is so important, and being verbal about your intentions is so important. So make sure not only do you know your intentions, but everybody else know your motherfucking intentions, because people will try to finesse you and try to bring that bad energy, but like, I know my intentions, and I'm gonna let you know. And if you're not with it, deuces, that's how you gotta do them. But anyways, set your intentions, please, please. Number 3 is, now that you've gotten to know yourself, you know the gist of yourself, and you set those intentions, you have a plan, you need to be acceptant of those changes that you need to make in order to strive and to succeed. Because, well, honestly, y'all, this is something that I struggle with personally, because I'm the type of person, sorry about that noise, that was my fucking speaker going off, but I'm that type of person who thinks they know everything, and this is how I want it to go, and this is my way, and my way is the highway, and y'all don't know shit, and da 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 da. And I like to do things a certain way, and I don't adapt to change very well. And so being aware of the change that you need to make and actually accepting it is vital, because you can set your intentions, but if you're not accepting and you genuinely want to change those things about your daily habits or whatever the goal may be, then nothing is going to happen, because nothing will succeed if you truly do not want to do it, if you do not put your all and you don't truly believe and genuinely aspire to be or to do that. It's not going to work out. So you need to be acceptant of the changes that you need to make and the changes that are going to come your way in order to be successful, girl. Accept the change. It's gonna come. You're gonna continuously change. So bitch, accept that C word. Okay? Okay. My 4th tip was, now that you are acceptant of the changes, you need to commit to those changes and stay consistent. So this is something that I feel like everyone struggles with, because there's things like social media, there's things like procrastination, there's things like distractions from people, environments, whatever the case may be, your fucking handheld device, all of that, which can steer you from commitment and consistency. And so you can want to make these changes and you can be acceptant of them, but if you're only committed for 3 days, bitch, you strive to lose 50 pounds, but you only go to the gym for 3 days and stop, you're not going to achieve that goal that you set for yourself. So staying committed and staying consistent is truly the only way that you're going to see results. And like I said, this is something that I struggle with and everyone fucking struggles with, but if you're not consistent, bitch, nothing is going to happen, okay? Nothing happens overnight unless you win the lotto. Period. That's just that on that. And personally, for me, I don't know if this is like anybody else, but like I'll go through something like traumatic and then I'll get this like burst of fucking energy and be like, oh, I want to be this new person, and I'll be mad consistent for like 3 weeks and then I'll fall off. I'll allow distractions or, you know, whatever the case may be, procrastination, all of that shit to steer me away from my initial goal. And so my goal is to not allow anything around me to affect my consistency. Like, you have to be solid, because life is gonna throw shit at you. That's just regardless. So you need to be prepared for that and be prepared to stay consistent throughout that. If you want to reach the goal, that whatever the fuck you want to reach, that's the only way that you're gonna do it, girl. That's another C word. Consistently. Talk to me nice. Do that. Number 5 is holding yourself accountable and being honest with yourself. So holding yourself accountable is basically kind of reflecting on where you are in life, whether it's like a traumatic experience that just happened or you just kind of have this like, well, what the fuck? Have you guys ever just been in the midst of life and you're kind of just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the fuck is happening? That's you trying to hold yourself accountable, and I feel like everyone is fearful of that. I'm fearful of that sometimes. Sometimes I don't like to hold myself accountable, because that means you have to take responsibility for your actions and where you are and how you got here and why you're feeling like this. So holding yourself accountable also doesn't mean bashing yourself. I don't want you guys to sit there in a fucking dark room and be like, why the fuck did I do this? And now this is why I'm here. And blah, 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 blah. Like, we cannot victimize ourselves during the process of holding yourself accountable, because that will get you into shit like depression and being sad and acting in anger and acting off of emotion and doing more shit that you don't want to do. So when you hold yourself accountable, reflect, figure out what the fuck you're going to do to move forward and continue your journey. That's what you got to do. All right, boom. This is what I did. This is what I'm not going to do moving forward. And this is how we're going to do it. Holding yourself accountable and making a plan to get yourself out of that situation that you got into. Do that. Accountability We love to talk about it. We love to hear that word, okay? Accountability. I can't even talk. Accountability, bitch. Hold yourself accountable. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what number we're on, bitch, but my other tip is to be realistic with your goals that you set. And when I say being realistic, I don't mean to limit your goals or your aspirations or anything like that. Like, bitch, the sky is the limit. Whatever you want to do, if you're consistent and you work hard, that shit will come to you. It's only a matter of time. Being realistic is setting a goal, giving yourself enough time, even if it needs a timeline, and also making it tangible to you. Meaning, if you're going to set a goal to lose 50 pounds, bitch, you're not gonna do that in 2 weeks. Like, no one's gonna do that unless you're literally not. I don't even think that's possible anyways, unless you go get surgery, bitch. That's how you're gonna lose 50 pounds in 2 weeks. But set realistic goals that logically make sense, because if you set unrealistic goals, then when you're trying to hold yourself accountable, you're just gonna feel bad about yourself because you didn't reach this certain goal in this certain time frame, when really it was unrealistic. So now you're just portraying negative thoughts and a negative outlook on yourself, within yourself, that doesn't make sense, because the goal that you set in the beginning wasn't even logical to begin with. So make sure that the goals that you are setting are realistic and attainable and tangible, and bitch, something that you can just do. Like, just don't let's have some common sense here, okay? Y'all know what I'm saying. Be realistic with yourself and be honest with yourself, and know what you can and cannot reach within a time frame. And also, sometimes certain goals do not need a time frame as well. Like, me personally, procrastinating, that's a horrible habit that I have right now. And so that is something that's going to take me a while to get rid of. Do I have a certain, like, oh, I want to fucking stop procrastinating by April 1st? Like, no, I don't have a certain timeline, because that's something that I'm continuously going to grow with, and that I continuously am going to work towards, because there are going to be different distractions every fucking day that I face that will cause me to procrastinate. So be realistic, and if it doesn't need a timeline, bitch, don't give it one. Moving forward. And my final step final recommendation to striving in 2020, girl, is to understand that this is a process. Like I mentioned in the beginning, this is a marathon. This is not a race. Like, there's no destination. This is continuously a journey. This is something that you're gonna pass the baton on to a new you. Like, every day it's gonna be a new you. Every day is a new you. Every minute is a new you. You can change your habits at any time and become a new person. So understand that this is a process. This is not something that happens overnight. This is not something that you can fucking get quick, motherfucking drink flat tummy tea and have a flat tummy next day. Like, this is not no weak ass, corny ass commercial. Like, this is something that's real. This is a life experience, and this is a journey that you're gonna continuously be on. So don't be too hard on yourself. Understand that you're going to make mistakes. Shit is going to happen. Life is gonna come at you quick, bitch. But you feel me? You gotta dodge and weed that bitch, okay? You got to do these things so you're prepared for the type of shit that's gonna come your way. And yeah, that just brings me back to, bitch, just understand that this is a journey. Everyone is going to go through it. This is your journey. Do not compare to others. Everyone is different, okay? This is your journey. Own it, girl. Own it. So now that I've kind of, explained the shit that I'm going to do, okay, and that I want to portray on you guys, these are some of the habits that I do on a daily just to get me there, just to prepare me for the bullshit and the fuckery that's gonna come my way. Not to manifest that in my life, but that's just life, okay? It's going to happen. This is kind of the shit that I do just to keep a strong mental and to stay true to myself and to continue my journey the right way, okay? The first thing that, probably my favorite thing that I have adopted this past year was journaling. This is not something that I ever did. I really don't know how I got into it. I probably went through some bullshit and was like, yeah, let me write this shit down. So journaling, I just picked up this new journal. This is actually Michelle Obama's, you know, I gotta support my girl, Michelle Obama's journal, and it kind of has like inspiring, you know, quotes or inspiring quotes and stuff like that, and like different ways to reflect. But yeah, journaling is just something, it's just a way to physically track your progress, because you can kind of think back to a moment and be like, damn, I've grown for that. But to actually physically see how you felt during that journey and to see how you feel now is crazy. Like, I'll flip back maybe like 2 months ago and to see the woman that I was 2 months ago versus who I am now, what I was going through and what I'm going through now. It's crazy. It's physically inspiring and motivating to see where you're going to be at in 2 more months on a piece of paper. So also, and when I have like a horrible day, or even when I have successful days too as well, I just want to write that shit down. Bitch, I want to see my progress. So journaling is something that I recommend everyone to do. Men too as well. I don't know why men think that they're just fucking fine and oh, nothing happens to me, and they don't need to write down their feelings. Nigga, write down your feelings, okay? Anyways, journal. Yes. Reading is also another thing that I have adopted this year. So this is Do the Work. I have not started this book. I literally just picked it up today from Target too as well. I personally like to read self-help books. I feel like it's the most motivating. It's the most beneficial to you. Fiction, don't really fuck with that. But you know, if it's your cup of tea, do your thing. But yeah, reading is just something that I try to incorporate every day. If I can spend 30 minutes to an hour scrolling and reading tweets and Instagram posts, bitch, I can read something that's going to contribute to my goals. So yeah, pick up a book, put down your phone. I don't mean to sound 50 fucking years old, but pick up a book, bitch, read some. You can never have enough knowledge, okay? Okay, so another thing that I really like to do is planning out my day. So this is a planner that I got from Target, bitch. Target is clearly my life. Like, Walmart, who? I don't know her. Anyways, this is a 52 list planner. My bitch, I'm unique, actually got me on this, but it's basically, it's just a more fun way to plan. It has just can I talk? A page to set your intentions for the month, bitch. Set your intentions. And then every day in the month, you kind of set your intentions for the week. You set your to-do list for the week. Then you can set your to-do list for separate days or individual days. You set your 3 top priorities. And then at the end of the day, it asks you what you're grateful for and what you're going to do the next day to make it 1% better. So it's just a more interactive way to kind of strive through your goals. And sometimes planning and having structure to your day seems overwhelming, and so this is kind of a relaxing way and a better way to do it. I really like it. It's something that I'll continuously buy. But yeah, planning out your day, because otherwise, bitch, when I don't plan out my day and I think, oh, I can do the to-do list in my head, I forget fucking at least 1 or 2 things that I was supposed to do. My day is more frantic, and I genuinely like waking up in the morning and planning out my day because it feels like I have my shit together and it's a little therapeutic. So yes, try planning out your day. It might work for you. Another thing that I do is meditate. This is something that I've also adopted this year. And so meditation is basically, I don't know, you can do it while you're listening to music, you can do it while you're silent, you can do it while you're laying down, while you're crisscross applesauce. Doesn't really matter how you do it, but meditation is basically just slowing down your mind, focusing on your breathing, focusing on the positive things, and just trying to wipe out everything in your mind that is scrambling throughout the day to relax you and to reset you. Anyways, that's what it is to me. That's the purpose that it has served for me in my life currently, and it's something that has really helped me, whether I do it in the morning or I do it at the end of the night. Doing it in the morning is fucking great, like, because when you wake up, that is setting your intentions for the entire day. That's setting the energy for the day. So relaxing and clearing your mind so you can go into the world with an open mind for that day is beneficial. Do I do it every day? No. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but is something that I'm striving towards. So yeah, meditation is something that has definitely helped me. It may not help you, but bitch, this is what I do. So yeah. Another thing that I do, I mean, y'all know, I go to the gym, I eat primarily healthy. This is just something that will physically make you feel good and also mentally just boost your confidence. So when you look good, you feel good. And I genuinely feel like that matters, because bitch, when I look like a 10, I feel like a 10, all right? When I go to the gym and my ass is getting fatter, I feel like a 10. So it's true. And also the gym is just something that's like a stress reliever. If you're having a shitty day, and I personally, when I go to the gym, that shitty day, it don't even matter to me anymore, because at that time, you're focusing on improving you. It helps you, motivates you to get your ass up and do something that is going to contribute to your health. And let's not forget it, health is wealth, kids. So yeah, go to the gym. Stop eating fucking Taco Bell, McDonald's. I'm judging the fuck out of y'all. Come on. The last thing that I kind of do on a daily is when I wake up in the morning, I kind of set my intentions and my affirmations and how I want to manifest my life physically. Like, I write it down. So whether I'm on the go, like, you know, if I just pulled up to work and I have a couple seconds to spare, I'll write it in my notes. Or, you know, if I have time to do like my whole morning routine, I'll write it in my planner or my journal, and I'll just write down my affirmations so I can physically see them. And I feel like that's a way to attract what you want, what you're writing down, into your world, manifest it. And setting your intentions as well is just a physical reminder that you're looking at, like, bitch, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do, and now I can see it, so I need to apply it. So yeah, writing down my affirmations and intentions and manifesting that into my life has definitely helped your girl out. Alright, y'all, so that was the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that what I was talking about didn't sound like bullshit. I genuinely want to help you guys and portray what I've learned and what I aspire to be and who I want to manifest in my life and the energy and all of that. I feel like that is something that I genuinely want to share with you guys, and I hope it felt that way. I hope you guys felt me through the camera. And when I'm preaching to you, I'm also preaching to myself. I'm talking to myself. That's why I'm so passionate about it. Anyways, 2020, it's a new decade, bitch. It's new energy, new people, new opportunities. We gotta go crazy. 2020, moving forward, we're being intentional. We're not making horrible decisions to put us in horrible places, okay? You can grow, but bitch, sometimes you don't need to grow through that situation, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I really hope I helped you guys. Make sure you have a great day. Do some for yourself. Do some for others. Move forward. TMC. The marathon continues. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next weekend.